r/AskReddit. What's a problem of yours that would be solved if someone just gave you $5,000? Articulation speech issues. I looked into a coach but they are really pricey. Edit. Man. Reddit is truly amazing. Thank you to all those who posted something to address my concern. I truly teared up at how helpful everyone has been. I believe my issue is cluttering or slurring, and now, thanks to you all, I have a host of ideas to try out. For others who may also be dealing with speech issues and want the TLDR version of what has been suggested. Toastmasters. Local universities. Speech clinics. Primary car provider. Rapping. Other Reddit sites, like r/SLP. Reading out loud. And several internet resources. Thanks so much everyone. Even online? Might there be a local or internet group to help you for free? I keep meaning to reach out to Toastmasters. Thanks for reminding me. I, for the first time in a long time, don't have any major problems that could be solved with $5,000. Thank you for getting me to stop and appreciate this. I am going to believe you are a good person, so please don't think I am using or mean any sarcasm here. I am happy for you. You appreciating your good spot is wonderful. It makes me happy, honestly, that your struggles are something you can handle. I wish more of humanity could experience a situation like yours. Keep up the hard work, fellow human and Redditor. The remainder of my student loan would be nearly paid off. Kidney failure. Edit. I did not want to get so much attention, and we have the kidney problem sorted and we have help, and I have transplant coming in. I did not want so much attention to where people want to fund me for my surgery. So it's alright. This one hits close to home. My mother has stage 5 kidney disease and has had a transplant, but her body rejected the kidney and our insurance doesn't cover the costs for a new one. $5,000 would help drastically. Edit. Clarification. As a non-American, this seems insane to me. You have to pay for insurance so you don't die, and then they show you the middle finger if their one treatment didn't work? That's ridiculous. I can't go back to college until I pay the $4,500 I owe the university because I had to drop out of a semester. My car broke down. I had no way to get 40 minutes away. Had to get a new job and everything. I'm a semester away from finishing my degree. Same-ish situation here. I owe $3,000 for classes I did not sign up for or attend. Talked to my advisor. Told him I needed to pull out for a semester due to life, full-time job, full-time mom, full-time student, and driving my mother 120 miles every other day for 3 months for radiation treatment, and he said no problem. He'd take care of it. When to enroll the next semester. And this. I fought it for a number of years before just giving up. I'm 1 year away from a bachelor degree in psychology. And because of this horse hit, it'll never happen. Fight them harder. With universities. I have learned where there is a will, there is a way. I forced my advisor to give me credit for a Spanish 101 class that I was told I tested out, but the school apparently ducked up in place of numerous Portuguese classes I had taken. I had to go to her office 4 times. Try to work out a work-study summer program with my professor who could not accommodate the situation. Cry multiple times. And basically tell her that I knew she could pull the strings to help me, so she really needed to stick with IT. The wear 'em down technique, as I call it, works on schools, administrations, and things like that. Seriously, just keep fighting them and bugging them. They will eventually give in to make you go away. You just need to have more stamina than they do. Edit. This is honestly the best life skill I have and has gotten me very far in a lot of situations. It doesn't always work, but being able to out-marathon people in the annoying Olympics usually works eventually. Esp with universities. Ducky 'em up, friends. Dad is dying of cancer. Would allow me to take my family of 5 to fly to see him for a week, including hotel and rental car. We've seen each other once in 5 years and he has less than 6 months to live. Kids have also never met my grandma and most of my family, including siblings that live there. Where are you and where is Dad? I'll reach out to some airline contacts and a friend with Marriott. Is it just me? Or is Reddit a lot nicer now? I could pay off my business credit card and stop deluding myself that I can actually make it work. If it really isn't going to work, then 5k of debt from it is better than 10k or 50k. Sunk cost fallacy is a bitch. Moving home. I need a lot of adaptations to any property I live in. And this would help me get much closer to being independent. Hey, I hope you have much success in this goal of yours. Combined with an unexpected bonus, literally unheard of with my company before now. It would pay off a loan of mine, freeing up $300 a month to pay off the rest of my debts, allowing me to be debt free in roughly a year. Just freeing up that $300 a month would give me a hit ton of breathing room. This is me. I just want one thing paid off so I can spread that money out into the rest of the things, so that eventually there are no more things. I make a decent amount of money, and I could live comfortably on it if I could just get out from under the debts I incurred getting to this point. That's exactly my situation now. I know spending all that money up front was an investment in myself will pay off. And I make good money currently. But I've stretched my budget pretty thin. Once one thing gets paid off though, the rest will fall like dominoes. Buying my insulin. $2,273 for a 3-month supply. Insurance restarts next month and I have to meet my deductible. Then I pay %20 of that. That's just my insulin. Not test strips or pump supplies. Makes me wonder if it's worth it to stay alive at times. Edit. I am type 1. Not type 2. So not using insulin is not a choice and it's not based on my lifestyle. And obligatory. Thank you for the platinum. : There's an online Canadian pharmacy online that you can buy from with a prescription from a doctor. You'll pay a lot less. Get what you're already taking. It's just sourced from a different pharmacies in different countries. Canada, UK, Madagascar, Ireland, India and more. All are certified name brand or generic and 100% safe. You only have to make sure that you keep track of when you need them cause it can take up to 3 weeks to get to you. I used to work for one. And you really don't need to pay what you do in America. You can get them cheaper. Edit. The ones that are safe require prescriptions and don't call you unless you are a customer and have an order pending. How do you go about purchasing prescriptions online from other countries? A hearing aid. Years in the Navy destroyed my hearing. Even insurance doesn't cover hearing aids in the US. The VA can't help? Might be a long process but you should push the issue. Hopefully you at least get disability for it. I get 10% for mild tinnitus in one ear. It was a fight. But the VA eventually helped my grandpa. He was in the Navy too. I'd move away from my toxic family and start somewhere new. AWW, sorry to hear. Why do families have to be dumb sometimes? Because most of the times they try to shape their better selves from you and in the process they forget that you are you and not who they want you to be. I'd be able to pay off 10% of my student loan. Wahoo. It'd help put a small dent in mine as well. I'm at the stage of life where 5k is tough to come up with but getting 5k won't put a dent in my debts. Yes. That awkward 20-50 phase. Been there. Still there. Will be here for quite a while actually. Me not being able to see hit because my current income isn't enough to buy new glasses. Tip. Go to a place like America's Best that offers free eye exams. Do the free eye exam and ask for a copy of the prescription. You don't have to buy glasses from them. Just leave. Then go to zenny.com. Got my pair for $27. I don't have vision insurance or anything. And the glasses are actually nice, lots of styles, anti-reflective coating, etc. Edit. Sweet gold. Thanks. The closest America's Best is 4 hours away from me. I live in the middle of a desert next to nothing. Most of my debt and I could finally get a plumber to fix the toilet and shower. Edit. Whoa, that blew up. Just to respond to the multiple comments at once asking what I've tried and if it's roots. I've tried homemade cleaners with baking soda and vinegar and all. Store-bought drain cleaner. Industrial drain cleaner. A large plunger. And a home drain snake. I don't think we can quite reach where the blockage is with what we have. The people living here before us clogged the drains rather deliberately in the shower and sinks. We did have a guy come out. He plunged it but he didn't fix it, obviously took the money though. I believe the blockage is still within the plumbing for the house. And not related to roots. As the toilet is just broken, not blocked. And our kitchen sink, which is the final drain on the line as far as I can tell, still runs. As does the downstairs shower drain. But everything which would drain before that backs up. That's actually part of the reason I'm somewhat scared to try and mess with it further myself instead of calling a plumber. Because I don't want to push it further down and cause the two working drains to block up too. Edit. I am trying to get to all the replies and questions. I'm in QLD just south of Brisbane. In Logan for the low-collar askers who know where that is. While I super appreciate any suggestions anyone has for plumbers, and I will write them down because I support quality local work when I can. I really don't have spare money right now to pay people. I wouldn't let the issue drag if I could currently spare the few hundred or whatever it will be for a plumber. That money went to the last dodgy guy unfortunately, and that complaint is still in the hands of the relevant bodies. I'm a plumber, DM me and maybe I can help talk you through fixing it yourself. Unfortunately it's only still an issue for lack of equipment and money. Our toilet broke so we replaced it but found it impossible to find a pipe that fits the space between cistern and bowl. And have a hacking drainage block, but I don't seem to be able to get to it with our home drain snake. College is withholding my transcripts until I pay $3,000. This may or may not work with your college. But when I had the same problem I called up the registrar and they said they would send a copy directly to a company I was interviewing with so it wouldn't stop me from getting a job and paying them back. It's worth a try if you're in the same position. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe to RedditQueen for the best daily content.